Hello, everybody. Welcome again. Alright, today we are going to do a bit of character designs. Specifically for an older project that I had. Which includes, yes, these. These being specifically, what did I call them? My Mary Sue characters, alright? And specifically, they were supposed to be for a story where they were supposed to develop despite their interesting designs. But I slacked off and it just never happened. So, let's do a little more art with them. No? Let's begin with Miss Allie over here. I thought the name was hilarious. And yes, say hello to the music that I'm doing for today. Credits to this person. Cats Inc. Afton Plays. Rises the Moon. Music box. Slowed, muffled, wind up box for about an hour. I adore this. It helps me sleep at night. Now, back to Miss Allie. I was thinking maybe a shapeshifter, skin changer of some kind, truly. Because, I mean, a changeling that gets a little too ambitious would definitely put on all these traits. So, let's get started. First, obviously, I'm gonna need like a very, very rough sketch, so let's find a spot for her head, her beautiful neck, her ribs. And yes, I will take you through the whole process that I go through, which is relatively quick. Leg. Well, you want to draw out the hips, and then you want to draw out the leg, which for these kinds of characters, I usually draw them like this. And there is her spine. Give her a little bit of a tail. There's her horn. Her snout. There's her little ears. And she has very fluffy hair. Which, I don't know why I did that to myself, but I guess I just need practice. Let's open up her wings, or at least one of them. We can give her facade wings, or... No, I have a better idea. Let's keep the wing finger that you would have for, like, say, a standard, like, Pegasus, Alicorn, etc., etc. And instead just give it a little bit more buggy. Yeah. Do a few holes here and there. Yeah, that looks nice. It can still be insectoid. It's just less so than normal. I mean, excuse the advertisement. Right. Okay, so here's a good little basic sketch. Let's bring this down just a bit. Ugh. Okay. I clearly need to chop that off. Alright, here we go. I use Krita for actually most of my art stuff now, like how I used to be an Ibis paint early. There. There. It's much better size. And it's not going to stay at 40 pixels this entire time, I promise you. Alright. Let's go ahead and lighten this significantly. Go in and let's do a secondary sketch with minor details. Okay, so ears. Let's do horn. There's There's the brow. There's the snout. There we go. And then, here we go. Right here. And there. I just now realized how dragonic that looks. And honestly, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. There's back hoof number 1. Her little belly. There's back hoof number 2. Give her a tail. I like the longer tails on My Little Pony characters, even if they don't really work for the species. Kind of honestly reminds me of like those weird sketches of the unicorns from like, what was it, the Middle Ages? Yeah. Those were funny looking and kind of cool. That's just my opinion though. Little bite throughs, a big hole, jagged membrane, back to here, a hole here, maybe a hole there, and then start to sketch in her hair. So she has sort of like wisp bangs, I guess. Very rounded, very wispy bangs. And then run over here, and then that way. There we go. There we go. Look at that. Very pretty. Look at that. There we go. That's a good secondary sketch. Alright. Look at that. It's only been like 8 minutes. Right. Move bottom sketch. Go in with a much smaller brush. Begin doing details. She has these segments in her ears. So, I'm assuming she did these herself more than she came with them. Because, I mean, why wouldn't I Mary Sue body mod, honestly? So they can make themselves feel more different, more special, I guess. Curl that comes up over here. Do a horn. There we go. Look at that. And then do a hole here, a hole here, and here. They look like cute little dots. That's cute. Wow, I just said that twice. Hey. Okay. And we are going to go in with a bigger curl that comes around here. Ooh, yeah, I like that. No, I don't. That's a lie. Let's try to fix this. And yes, I'm drawing with my finger, even though I have a computer. I don't care. There we go. Look at that. That's pretty. Look at that. And then go ahead and do her eyes. I think this eye shape would look good on her. This. There we go. Let's fix that chin. I don't like her with a little too boxy. There we go. Nostril. There we go. Maybe she's like checking her illusion to see if it's hanging on well. Yeah, look at that. Very poofy hair. And yes, I made most of these actually in Pick Room. Surprise, surprise. No way, the artist that doesn't post very much on her own channel uses a Pick Room? i.e. Pick Room? No, multiple. But oh my gosh, she's Pick Room? How scandalous, how evil, oh no. Like, come on, we've all used Pick Room or some sort of character maker at some point in time. I don't know why people are against it, honestly. Let's give her a little buggy hook. Because why not? I like that. It's really cool, baby. That's literally what Mary Sue's are. For the most part, it's just either rule of cool or let's see how far I could traumatize my OCs. That's what it is. Or at least, that's how I do it. Let's go. Look at that. Look how pretty she is. You can tell I haven't drawn ponies in a while. But it's not too bad so far. Let's do this side and this side. I think these are technically bat pony ears, but they look cute. Let's go ahead and do this leg. Down to the hoof. Let's do her hook on that side. Look at that. Wonderful. Let's do this. And then do like a little thing like that. And go up to here. Here. There we go. And down over to the tip of the wing. Yeah, very insectile, but very pretty. There we go. And basically just kind of follow what I did before in like a half-hearted fashion. I wonder how many of y'all were the ones to see my comic little collage thing that I did so long ago. Okay, do that. She's gonna look like Swiss cheese, but it's gonna look fine. It'll be fine. Do a little difference in shape. There we go. Do some here. This changeling has got to have they torn wings. Why? We don't know. Okay, look at that. Look at that. Much better. Alright, it's drawn. Do like a tear up to there. Maybe one here. Yeah, that was good. There. There we go. Maybe do that. Yeah. I'm actually gonna make her wing opacity 100% so you cannot see through it, which is abnormal for her species. However, I think it would look interesting. Well, at least I hope so. There we go. Outward. This way back. Haunches. Air. There's her hoof. There it is. Round and round and round. Let's do a little hook, because I think that's cool. And then another hook here. We're gonna get rid of these random ass spots that keep showing up. Alright, look at that. Let's bring this up a little higher and then do this. Look at that, she's so pretty. Let's see if I missed anything. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the armor, but I can do the head. She does have piercings. I can do the headpiece. I can do the laurel wreath, and then I can do the bow around her neck for sure. Just go ahead and do that. Do like the back of a bow. It's implied. It's there. And then maybe... I think I'll do it on the ear that's more shown, actually. Go about to here and make it come out here. Yeah, which is hilarious because I actually have an industrial too. Like, here, I'll give her a little exhaustion. Makes it look yummy. Why is it always the exhausted characters that look so pretty? Like, what? What's going on? I come out here. I'm gonna fix her jaw because I feel like it's not giving what I want it to. Alright. Yeah, it looks a little nicer. I think I also need to bring this in a little more. I like her having the little teeths, but let's extend it to this side as well. Why don't we? Yeah. Okay, see, that looks cute. And now bring this in. And it almost gives a little bit of a hooked nose. Almost gives a little bit of a like hooked nose here. That's cute. Sure. Oh. Okay. Slip peoples or no? She's supposed to be the cutesy, everybody likes her kind of Mary Sue. So, and yes, I did different types of Mary Sues for all of them. If you couldn't tell. The overpowered, the Sands girl. She's actually homestuck, and she's supposed to be the I'm not like other girls kind of girly, and Arcona Skillens. Hilariously, she is the emo side of I'm Not Like Other Girls. Kind of Mary Sue. Excuse my awkward pauses. You can clearly tell I'm not very experienced in any of this. But I feel like this would be fun. Let's go in with some colors. We're obviously gonna have to first. I do this every fucking time. Excuse my language. No. Go to our sketch layer, our outline layer. Go to here. Our paints, our actual colors are going to be here. This is going to be my just blocking out. And then I'm just gonna. And yes, I'm gonna do this for basically every hole in the silhouette I can find. Like these. And it's just so I can go underneath it and select it. Herder. There we go. And this, and we can go in. Oh, nope, not on this layer. Going in, and then I'm going to continue finding the little, ooh. We're going to continue finding the little holes, and I'm just going to keep filling them in. As I do this and begin coloring, I'm going to let y'all listen to some music. Specifically, what is my background music? Alright. Apologize for leaving you in the dark so long. Even though that was for y'all probably like 2 seconds. Alright, so let's check let's check underneath. Yeah, that looks about right. And now we just obviously grab what we see, delete this layer, and be fine. Her main color, I believe, yeah, it's this like gray. Because, duh, changeling. There. Now I have a base to work from. Alright, let's go. Starting with, I'll just add her highlights as we go, but let's start with her wings. Oh no. Oh crap. Oh, let's fix this. Get rid of this. And in the liner, let's get rid of this. That'd be nice. There we go. Now I can go in and select it. Because whoops. Whoopsie daisy. Oh. Oh. That's not what I meant. Here. There we go. There. Alright, let's go in and start giving her color. Yes, I'm going to be color picking most of this, but I will be adjusting as we go. Alright, so our first color is going to be, I think it's going to be this, our little, interesting little white that we have going on. Being a changeling, she has a lot of pale to her. I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, like that. And then that's how she gets that white. It's just an accent. And for good, fill these in. Because it's not that hard. If you hear any shouting in the background, that is my sister playing Murder Mystery. I have no clue why she must be yelling all the time whenever she is playing Murder Mystery, but it is just her thing. We are going to not mess with this color, actually. White ears and then white wings. Let's go ahead and do that. Quick. Am I gonna cheat and do paint bucket? Yes. Yes, I am. How kind of you to know that I am very easily swayed into doing the easier things. Just because I don't want to overstrain myself. There we go. And I think we can do a lighter. We could do like 48% opacity. And then, no, not right there. And do it like here in like the in-between joints. Yeah, that'll look cute. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. This one maybe I can lighten further. And then, okay, ignore how that looks. I didn't mean to double. That's just because I'm using my finger when I should be using my mouse. Who'd have thunk that was not supposed to work? There we go. Look at that. Very pretty. It still has the edges, as they should be. You cannot see her hooves, but I'm going to do it to where she has pale hooves, because her extremities being kind of pale is an interesting take that I don't see many changelings have, and I think that would be another thing that makes her like the unique. I mean, she's supposed to be generic in the ways of, you know, being a Mary Sue, but honestly like the idea of taking like kind of like not well designed and well thought out characters and then taking them and making them a little bit better. Like how I will eventually get around to redesigning the creepypastas. Because I enjoy creepypastas. Who'da thunk? That's actually really pretty. Look at that. More opaque for the back hooves. That's pretty. Alright, now we need to do her face. Come up here. Do this to about 40% opacity. Oh, sounds good. She has on her nose and on her cheeks and forehead. So comes from like about here. Comes out and down her snout and into a circle about here. Right here. And up this way. And then just add paleness to the inside of her horn, because why not? There we go. Look at that. There we go. And then, yeah, there we go. And do the bottom of her mouth, because one, it looks good on dragons and really any kind of four-legged OC. But also, it also a little bit gives, like, creature. Give her a little eye shines here as well, so I don't have to do them later. I can just go underneath it and do it. Yeah. Sure, let's do that. There we go. So the little hooks on the back of her legs have an actual place. Technically, these would be dew claws, which makes no sense on a pony, but at the same time, we're running off of the rule today. That is what we're doing. So, I like it, so it's staying. I guarantee you somebody out there has also done the fucking dew claw and has been torn to smithereens about it. Like, specifically on ponies. But I think it's cute. There we go. That. And this part a little paler. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. Actually, and then go up and then add the actual shine here. Here. So it's already there. And I can just continue coloring. Alright, let's go in, and her main color of hair are like cool colors. So like this tealish for her main head hair. Her main, and then her tail hair looks a lot more blue. And also, honestly, the idea that some ponies would intentionally dye their hair is cute to me. I do like that. Same thing as I do many other different species of like character. Especially if they're supposed to be a set certain way. Honestly, I'm not going to color pick for the tail. I think I have this right, the correct blue here. I think that's as close as I'm going to get. Right, let's start going in and doing these different crazy colors. Let's grab this pink. Oh yeah, because there's like a green there too. We're gonna do pink. Do like just a stripe of it down the head and maybe some up here. Yeah, like that. And then we're gonna go in goodness of saturation. but I can go in and fix it later. See how I like it later? That's actually a really good start. Kind of toothpaste looking, but she cute. Ponies with dyed eyebrows. Must I say more? Let's go in and grab this, like, green. That's really interesting. Let's go in, like, right here. Right there. Right there. No. Because I think that can be still the blue, and this part can be the green. Yeah, look at that. Alright. And then let's go. Come on. Let's go in and grab this, like, yellow. I'll probably draw the laurel in last, because I'm lazy. Let's do the yellow here. Okay. And then, yeah, it's just the green on that side, too. Alright, and then we need to put an orange in the blue of the tail. That I thought was fun. A little bit of contrast there. That's pretty. That's honestly pretty. Most of her is actually a kind of meh color. But the fact she's giving, with her hair and with her mane and tail, she's kind of giving, like, rave. And I like that. Let's go in and do a pink for her little bow so I don't forget. There we go. Like this baby blue for one eye. I honestly like how some people do changelings with like just a darker color of their iris as their sclera, meaning she would be fully heterochrome in her eyeballs. And I think that'd be honestly really cool. Oh my gosh, I accidentally made her have a hazel eye. Loving that. Let's do like, yeah, let's do like a darker orange. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty. And then obviously we need to grab a darker blue. There's like a billion of them. Maybe this one. Yeah, I like that one. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Actually, she's a very simple design. Alright, now to go in with that golden laurel. Let's merge a layer below. And yeah, I'm pretty much done with this. Actually, no. We're gonna come up here. Ooh. Leaf. 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 And then leaf. And then another leaf. And then I can obviously deselect so I can actually make it look good. Yep. Right there. And then here. And then here. Yeah, I like the idea of you not being able to see very much of it thanks to her hair. Because it's so big and poofy. And yes, I lead heavily into emo. How could you tell? Emo culture stuff / aesthetics. How could you tell? I'm not really gonna do the shine on the gold. I just like it looking like that. Like a semi like dried laurel. That's kind of cool. To me, at least. Get you, I guess like at some point I'm gonna have somebody argue with me in the comments, but like, here's all right, and there's that side. Look at that, it's so pretty. She's so pretty. And then here, look at that. I should maybe do some rings on the outside of her wing. We're doing wing piercings, brother. My dearest friends, we are doing my favorite thing to put on winged creatures. Piercings. Look at that. There's just little rings along the finger that would pierce only into the wing membrane and not much else. But I've done it on dragons. I've now done it on ponies. Ooh, okay. Let's do a few tail bangles, because why not? She looks a little bit naked. A little bit naked. Okay, go on. Okay, way down and around. Cross. There we go. There we go. That's pretty. Should I give her a tattoo? Oh, I have an outline in mind. I don't know if y'all are gonna follow me on this one. Because again, I want to make them. I don't know if y'all are gonna follow me on this, but tattoos. And well, how about doing that kind of way? And then maybe mess it up a bit to give it a little more texture. Because, you know, My Little Ponies are kids' toys. Not that far. And then go ahead and turn it. Should I go down her arm? Like here? Okay, how does that look? Let's look. Oh, then she's looking at it directly. That's cool. I like that. And then I feel like we could do another one. Nah. What should be on her flank? She looks bare. Right here. I could do something. I like that symbol. There we go. Okay, since it's going over the flesh, we're gonna go this direction. Just X. Let's fix this one. This one looks done. Alright, and then just across here. Yay! And then we're gonna do like some girly, quote unquote, girly sparkle shit. Cause look, it's a gem. Really sparkly stuff. There we go. That works. Even though it looks kind of weird, but I like it. There we go. And then, of course, I gotta sign it. There we go. Look at that. Not exactly a speed paint, but here she is. She's so pretty. And I can still add a few things, which I am going to add. Or we are done here. Right here. I'm gonna go in and obviously I need to up my brush size a little bit. Like here. Do a longer. Actually, no. Yeah, no, like that. And then again, I like me some sleepy and or stressed characters. Why? I couldn't tell you. And then we're gonna go in and grab, where is my favorite blending tool? Softer or harder? I'm gonna go softer. Shrink it down. Opacity lower. Actually, I think I'm gonna make it a little bigger and keep the opacity low so I can keep going over it. Like that. Because she can still be a Mary Sue if she's exhausted. Well, less so, but I love me a what's supposed to be overpowered character and or like almost Mary Sue-ish, Gary Stu-ish kind of character that ends up just kind of like almost traumatized into being a real and or better character. That's always a fun trope for me. Even though it's not really that big of a trope, it's a fun one that I occasionally see. And then blur it out a bit. It's not that intense. There we go. There we go. Creates depth. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Like that. And final touches are done. I will be posting this on my DeviantArt. DeviantArt is Royal Rat Official. And hopefully I will be posting this journey, little painting, digital painting journey, more drawing than painting, but on my YouTube. Please subscribe if you like my content. And that's about it. Have a wonderful evening, day, or night. And bye-bye.